Hi everyone, I'm the Femi and welcome back. Welcome back to the Green Minded Podcast. Today I have a very special guest with me.
Very special.
Yes, would you like to introduce yourself?
Y'all know me, Big Double OT. But not for real, I am Trenton, guys. I am very intrigued and very excited to be on Femi's podcast, and we finna get into some good stuff, y'all.
Yes. Thank you guys for if you're back. Thank you for coming back, and if you didn't listen to the last episode, please go back and listen. And welcome to the Green Minded Podcast. So today we're gonna start with a little icebreaker, okay? So, what is your biggest fear in like relationships? And like relationships, I'm not talking about like like friendships, all that, family relationships, stuff like that. Like, what's your biggest fear in relationships?
Okay, so I'm a big person on like I be thinking everybody like kinda. It's really what your intention is. Like whether it's friendship, relationship, or family, it's like you just really never know what somebody motive is in your life. So it'll put you at a compromising place and position because you just really just don't know what someone's intentions are, or like what are they trying to do in your life. So that's something I could say my biggest fear is. Like my biggest fear is just like thinking like you gonna cross me, or like thinking I gotta like watch what I gotta say, or watch how I move around you. So it's really just being able to trust you and like knowing for sure that you're in my life for like a positive impact, like you don't have any malicious intent. So yeah.
Why do you think it's hard for you to like trust people?
Why do I think it's hard for me to trust people? I mean, that's an interesting question. Like, why is it hard for anybody to trust people though? Like, I feel like I don't trust you because I just don't. Like,
So
I
is it
just
like
don't.
you don't trust anybody, or like
It's not necessarily that I don't trust anybody. It's just the way my mind works necessarily. Like, it's like, it's kind of like I'm always in like the fight or flight kind of mindset, to where it's like I don't know necessarily like how I'm supposed, if I can't get too comfortable with you, because there's been too many situations where you get comfortable with somebody and you find out that it's actually some like backdoor stuff happening. So like that's my biggest thing. I say that all the time. I don't know, that's backdoor. That's weird. That's weird. That's
bro, the amount of times we've been looking at stuff and be like, oh, that's weird. Like
that's weird.
That's weird.
Yeah.
The amount of times we've had to do that this past month, like,
and for me, it's like I don't know, like it's like people in my life, and it's kind of bad because I need to realize that like people are not perfect, because and they're gonna make a mistake, but it's like I feel like you got like, and it's bad to say, you got a few times to like, especially friendships wise, you got a few times to kind of like rub me the wrong way, and then I'm just gonna like not trust you at all. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, and it's kind of more so like a me thing, kind of how I grew up, or it's just, it hurts. Like people don't realize, like that's when people be like, oh, you tripping over like the smallest thing. It's not that it's the smallest thing. It just be like the principle about it. It be like, dang, if you did that, what you gonna do? And I don't know. Yeah, so
it's like I agree with what you're saying to a certain extent, but it's like at the same time, do you give people an opportunity to like make mistakes? Like, cause like not gonna lie, we're all humans. We're always all gonna do some weird stuff. Like that's natural, but it's like when people do some weird, it's like where's the boundary between like letting stuff slide or like letting stuff go?
yeah.
Like,
But that's the thing, that I don't have that boundary, especially like with relationships in my life. It's like I said, I hold people to like like when I mess with you, I mess with you. Like I hold you to this standard of like, dang, like we so locked in. You will never cross me. You will never do this. You'll never do that. So when you do something, it's like it's kind of like a pain, like a like a straight, like a string just being cut, like it's just being like a glass being shattered. Because it's like, dang, when you ever had someone in your life where it's like it couldn't be you, like never you, it'll never be you, like you're not nobody. Everybody in the world probably do some weird stuff, but you, no. So then when that person that you hold at that high standard, you hold on that pedestal, they do something that disappoints you, yeah, you look at it like it's a mistake, but at the same time, it just hurts because it's like, dang, I wouldn't have did you like that. So it's not like I don't let people, you can make as many mistakes, and you know that, like, I done let plenty of people make too many mistakes, but it's like, it just hurt. It don't change the amount that, it don't matter if it was one time or 40 times. It hurts the same.
It hurts the same.
It hurts the same.
I think for me, it's like, I give people grace. Like, I don't, like, it's not going to affect me right away. Like, if it's consistent, then yeah, like, I got to cut you off, or like, oh yeah, like, it's going to hurt me. But like, I give people grace, like, you know, I understand, blah, blah, blah. But over time, I do, like, if it's consistent, then it starts
You
to,
let
like,
it go.
It's like, I let it go if it's, like, 1, 2, or a few times. But if it's, like, consistent, nothing is changing, then it's like, okay, like, I got to do something about it.
Okay, so in the predicament, like, you have a friend, and they continuously do something multiple times, like, for instance, they leave you out. Y'all have a friend group, they leave you out consistently. But you genuinely, like, when y'all together, you click with this friend, like, they're, you know, y'all are cool. But do you put that, you give them grace so many times? Like, you address the problem, do you keep giving them grace, or do you cut that friend off?
If I give them 1, 2, or a few times to get it together, and they still don't get it together, then I'll
then
cut
you let
off.
it go. So
yeah, like, stuff, like, don't really bother me until it's, like, consistent.
So, okay, is it the same when you have, like, a significant other, though? Like, if they do something, are you more prone to, like, letting them make more mistakes than you would for a friendship? Like, would you let them do more? Like, I don't know how to say it. Would you let them make more mistakes than you would a friend make more mistakes?
I think I would give a friend and a significant other the same amount of chance.
The same amount of chances.
They're both still relationships that are, like, equally, like, appreciated in my life or important in my life. So it's like, no matter what, a relationship is a relationship. Either a friendship, platonic or not. So it's like, either way.
I don't know. For me, I personally feel like, and this is not a good mindset to have, but when a friend do something weird to me compared to when, like, a dude do something weird to me, it hurts so much more, though, because it'd be like, dang, you know, because, like, you gotta think, when you have a significant other, yeah, you telling them the ins and outs your life, but you have a friend, that friend know you, you know, like, the stuff that hurt me, you know, the stuff that I dislike. So for you to do something like that, for me, it kind of hurts more, because it's like, I feel more connected to my friends. Like, and it's bad, because, like I said, it is wrong to think like this, but when I'm thinking about a dude, it's like, it's always gonna be in my head regardless. Like, yeah, you might do some weird stuff, because, you know, we're young, this is a relationship, so you're gonna do something weird. But a friend, I'm like, this lifelong. Like I don't make bonds just to, like, break them, you know.
Gotcha.
So when a friend do something weird, it's like, man.
But it's like, okay, I get where your perspective is coming from, but, like, are you talking about it in the sense that you and your significant other has the same, like, closeness as you do with, like, your friend? Like, cause, like,
no, because I'm not gonna lie, maybe this is just because I've been in bad, like, situationships, relationships, all of that type of stuff. But with my friend, it's like, I am more closer with my friends, in my opinion. Now, everybody might not feel the same, but that's why I feel like I would give my friend more chances. Like, I wouldn't just be like, oh, I'm cutting you off.
Got you.
Like, when I address it, though, and really that's for anybody, though. I can't even say that. Because I'm really not the type to cut anybody off. I have a problem with that. I don't want to cut nobody off. Like, I'm going to let you know. I ain't never had no problem with letting nobody know. But, like, I don't really want to cut nobody off. Because it's like, when someone comes to your life and you saw the good in them at first, then that's what you have, like, the core memory around them. Like, for instance, me and you, like, one of our core memories is eating that whole pizza.
Oh, that was so big.
That was really big, but, like, that's our core memory. So if like, tomorrow you decide to wake up and you switch up and you, like, start being weird in this, I'm not gonna ever want to cut you off because I know who you were when I know the good in it. So the bad in it, it's like, I know that's not even what it is. I know that it's a good, it's a core, it's a light in you that I was drawn to event, like, at some point in our friendship. So I'm gonna, like, try to fix it. But I'll never cut you off. We might be distant, but I'll never, like, cut you off. And it's same with, like, if you're talking to in a relationship, like, I don't want to cut you off. I don't want to cut nobody off. I'm not gonna lie. It just bonds mean too much to me. If I give you my time, you supposed to be here. You know?
I agree with that. I definitely
you supposed to be
agree
here,
with that.
like. And that's kind of bad that we have that mentality at this age because we so young. And I think it's a lot really with society. And I think it's a lot with how we grew up, that it's a lot of, like, especially females that just, and men, I could say that too, that feel like we so quick to say when we young, oh, that's my wife, that's this. And we don't give ourselves the opportunity to experience, like, different type of stuff. Like, when like right now, when a girl cheats on a boy or if a boy cheats on a boy, oh, she a HOE, she this, she that. Baby, she young. Like, he young too, and that's why it's kind of hard to look at. And that's why I feel like you got to be big on honesty. It's nothing wrong with the actions, nothing wrong with changing, like, y'all grow apart. But it's just about the honesty. Like, don't play in somebody's face because feelings matter. Like, I'd rather, like, let me ask you this. Would you rather be cheated on, or would you rather him tell you, I ain't gonna lie, I want to do me, so I'm gonna leave you alone?
The second one.
You would rather him tell you. And I feel like if we was in a society where people just kept it a buck instead of trying to waste people's time, we would be saved from a lot of heartbreaks.
I think so too.
A lot of heartbreaks. Because there's nothing wrong with finding your own path, finding somebody else. I'll never stop nobody from being happy. If it's a female out there that make you more happy than me,
go over there.
Because clearly, I'm not as happy as I could be. Clearly, because you know what I'm trying to say. Like,
if you're seeking out,
if
for
you're
something
seeking other, then that means it's a void in both of us somewhere,
and y'all not compatible.
So, but for you to just let me think that it's this, is that, and it's not. That's when it becomes malicious. You being young and you want to experience, that's life. That's that's your purpose. But you being malicious and you just wasting somebody's time for shits and giggles, you're a bad person. That's not cool. Same with friendships though. Like, that's why I say, I'll tell you, and you talking about, I don't like that. Like, tell me. Don't say nothing behind my back. Don't tell me. If you don't like something I did, tell me, so I can fix it, because I care about you. I want to fix it.
I'm so big on people, like, communicating. I feel like that's why I have so many failed, like, friendships and stuff, because it's like, once I see you don't know how to properly communicate or, like, be an advocate for yourself, because, like, being able to communicate and advocate for yourself, like, it's, like, very important to me, because you can't expect me to know what I did wrong, like, just read your mind and know what I...
But sometimes I could say that, but you gotta think, you ever been in a situation where it just, like, you kind of, like, so, like, shocked, like, that you really don't even know how to approach it, like, you don't know how to tell somebody, like, dang, you hurt my feelings, because then you gotta think, like, sometimes I know how I'd be like, should I ever bring it up, because, like, I'm gonna bring it up, I'm not gonna I'll just laugh. Never mind. Forget what I just said. I'm gonna bring it up. Yeah.
You will bring it up.
I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna bring it up.
You will bring it up. You'll probably bring it up in like an awkward way, but
Yeah.
like you.
But it's gonna be known. Like something's gonna be known. Like I'm gonna tell you or something. Especially, I'm more quick to tell my friend, cause it's like, girl, no, like why would you do that? You know, like a dude, I might be like, am I doing too much? Am I being this? But my friend, I'm gonna tell you, like, girl. Because I want to fix it. Because I don't like having animosity towards somebody. Because I know if I don't address it, it's going to manifest itself into other ways. I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to do this. And that's what breaks up friendships. Like, a simple conversation could fix so much.
So much.
Like, it could fix so much. It's been so many friendships that people I stopped talking to. And I'd be like, damn, that was so childish. We could have just talked.
Yeah, we could just... I cut people off if they can't communicate. I feel like that's mean, but like...
I don't necessarily think it's mean.
That's mean, because it's like, that's like my number one rule as a person. Like, you have to know how to communicate and be an advocate for yourself. Like, that's just like, so...
Do you take accountability, though?
Yes, I do take accountability for my actions.
So, like, okay, so say someone's not communicating to you. Like, they're not, you know, like you think you did something wrong, but they're not telling you what they did wrong. Do you apologize for whatever you did wrong? Or you just be like, all right, you don't want to talk, I'm done.
I don't do that. I ask them, like, if I ask you, did I do something wrong, and you're not telling me if I did something wrong, I'll just apologize and just let it go. Like,
let it go.
And probably not speak to you ever again and just let it go.
I feel like I'm the same way, but at the same time, I'm going to give you time to, like, collect your thoughts. Because sometimes, like, people don't want to necessarily say it at that moment. They need to collect. And if you hurt somebody, you're not on your time no more. You have to, like, adhere to their time of healing. You got to adhere to their, like, you know, their cycle, because, you know, I did something wrong. So, yeah, take your time. Like, you ain't got to tell me what I did wrong today, but you got to tell me what I did wrong, because I'm just not finna be chasing, like, what I do. But I let people heal. Everybody got their own healing time, so, yeah.
I think so too. Like, and I feel like I've also saved a lot of friendships and stuff because I communicated. Like, and sometimes you could just feel when energy is off between you and somebody else. Like,
sometimes it's like, sometimes you don't really gotta say, like, you ever been around somebody too long? You be like, yeah, you're not even doing nothing, but we just been around each other too long.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just be like that.
I'm scared of that, though. Like, somebody just getting tired of, like, who you are as a person, or, like...
It's not necessarily a tiredness. It's like a... I feel like we have to give people opportunities to miss each other. You know?
Elaborate on that.
Like, for instance, if you're in a relationship, and that's why I feel like people who be rushing to move in with their significant other, you have to give yourself a time to, like, miss that person. If I'm talking personally, that's why I'm like, I'm not a necessarily, I guess, quote unquote, clingy. If I'm talking to you every single hour of the day, I don't have any time to collect and be with myself and, like, learn the thoughts I have. But I don't have any time to appreciate your value because you're constantly giving me. And I think that's what we as girls go wrong at, because we just, like, flood somebody, won't get in no time to like let me think about her, or let me think about him, or I agree. So sometimes you gotta give each other space. Like, it's been times where it's like, all right, I seen you too much, I gotta go, so I could get a chance to be like, oh, I miss you, like, I'm gonna come back. But if I'm seeing you and I'm in your face every single day,
that is a lot.
It's like, ooh.
Do you even know yourself outside that relationship?
Do you even? I don't know. I just can't do that. Like, maybe, I think people are different, though. Some people can just, you know, but I like being around people who would be like, dang, I can't wait till I see you again. Like, when we hang out and then I go home, I'll be like, what we gonna do next? Like,
yeah.
But it's like, you get that chance to, like, okay, I'm looking at pictures of us. Oh, I miss you. Let's do something. But if I'm just, like, every single day, it'll just be like,
I get what you mean.
Yeah.
It'll just be like a lot. Yeah. I feel like a lot of people thrive off of that, though. Like, they thrive off of being someone all throughout like the time. But yeah,
What do you mean thrive?
like they thrive off of they thrive off of like being around somebody 24/7. Like, how can I elaborate on this more? That's what they want. Like, that's what keeps them going. Like, that's the motivation for them, or like that's what makes them happy. Like, they
Being
don't
around someone 24/7.
Yeah.
You know what like love dumping is? Like
Love
what is it
bombing?
Love bombing.
I got love bombed before.
Yeah, I got and I love bombed somebody before.
That's sick.
I didn't do it on purpose though.
Like, how? Like, what led you to do that?
It was more so like okay. It was like, oh, when you get to know someone, when you start talking to somebody new, I don't know if this is me. It's like I'm so quick to just make like the scenarios in my head, like something like, oh, I want to talk to you, like da 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 da, like I like you so much, but I don't know you, but it's just like for me necessarily. I think it was kind of like a trauma response. Like it was like I'm just looking for something. I'm looking for something, and I kind of made the person to be something that they weren't really. And then when that stage got over and my eyes like got clear and I saw, ooh, this not you, then I fell back because it's like I saw what you really were and I didn't get a chance to like know you at first. So like, yeah, I did that. And yeah, it was wrong and everything, but you know, you gotta learn from stuff. And I've got love bombed up, and that's why I don't like that. Like, be chill. Like, let's just get to know each other. Like, all of that, like, this. That's cool and everything, but you don't know me. Like, somebody ever just told you, like, bro, I like you so much, and you look at them like, what you like me for? Why? You don't know me.
I think that's also a problem too. Remember when we were in psychology? It was in one of the notes, and it was like that's why a lot of people, there's a lot of divorced parents, because they're in that lovey-dovey stage.
Yeah.
And then when they move in together, they just realize,
baby, that 3 months. That 3 months, you like really think like, what did I just get myself into? Oh my god. But then you know it's real love, or like, you know, friendship or relationship, you know it's real when it's like it don't matter the bad days, the days where it's dry. It's like I still choose you. I'll choose you every time. Like, so I don't really know. Like, getting love bombed really does hurt though, because it'll be like, dang, I thought we was cool, like, and then like the person that you like, that you get to like so used to that attention to where like when it goes away, it'd be like you start to question yourself. And a lot of people do it for malicious intent to keep you hooked. That's why you gotta look out for these blood sucking. They suck the spirit out you. They suck the energy out of you. It's called energy vampires. I'm for real. These people, they'll purposely love bomb you to get you attached, and they use it as a psychological mechanism. And they use it to get you real attached, and then they fall back. So they're playing this catch the mouse game. So it's like, I see you, but I can't catch you. You know, so they'll come in your life again, and then they'll give you a few more minutes of their time, and then they'll go ghost again. So then you're stuck in this repeated cycle. It was like, well, do you like me? Because sometimes you talk to me, but then you don't talk to me, and then you don't. So it's like, it's a really bad thing to do to somebody, because it'll cause, like, you don't know. Like, I feel like the worst thing in the world is not knowing. And I have to get comfortable with not knowing. I hate not knowing. That's why
I feel like that's why a lot of people make assumptions too, because it's like you don't know, but you want to satisfy that certain part of your brain.
Because like, it'll put you in fight or flight.
Bro, I don't know. If you're somebody who love bombs somebody just for the fun of it, you're sick.
You're bogus.
And you need to go to a mental facility. Like,
well,
You need to go to a mental facility. I'm being so for real. Cause like that.
I don't even think you need to go to a mental facility. This is what you need to do. You need to find love in yourself, because that what you really doing is you're looking for a validation, and you're looking for somebody who gonna want you.
That's true.
And because you're afraid that if they see you consistently, then they're not gonna love you, because they're gonna know who you really are.
So
you need to do some soul searching.
Soul searching. Be yourself from the start. Like just.
But
be
some
yourself.
people don't like themselves, because some people really are not
mentally okay.
Not even just mentally okay. They're just not good people. Some people just are not
That's
content
true.
with themselves.
And people have malicious
intent. Like
intent.
Jealousies will really fuel your whole personality. And when you start to look at somebody like, dang, I can't even be mad at you. You got your own stuff going on, clearly, because you got the time of your day to talk about me. You got your time of your day to do this, and do that. It's clearly something that you're lacking in yourself to make you seek to blow me. Like, when somebody wake up and want to blow your day, they did not get some good sleep. They didn't. You got to start looking at that. That's why I started praying for people. I just be like, you know what? Have a good day, because
like
you must have not slept good. Somebody must have peed in your honey bunches of oats.
I learned that when I read this book, and it was like talking about like sometimes when people do stuff, it's not, you're not the problem. It's like internally within them, like,
and it's manifesting.
Like it's like, cause like for example, if you woke up on the wrong side of the bed, like you woke up, somebody pissed you off, that will probably reflect on how your whole day is, and then how you treat other people. It's like some people don't know how to find a balance between learning how to, when things happen to them, to not let it control them. And I'm also one of those people.
I'm one of those shit.
Like when something happened to me, I find it very hard to like control myself.
Or like you gonna see it all over my face.
Like it's gonna impede on everything I do. So it's like, yeah, like that's something I need to work on too. But it's like when people just think about that. Like when people do stuff like that, just don't take it to heart. Don't take nothing personally. Like that's the biggest lesson I had to learn this year. Like don't take nothing personally.
Me, I'm gonna take it personally. I'm gonna take it real personal. This is why I'm taking it personal, because people, like I said, going back to the energy demons, going back to the energy vampire. Some people literally will infiltrate your day to make sure that you have a bad day. That's why I'm gonna take it personal, because in some cases, it's a difference. And a friend of mine told me this. It's like, okay, you can take accountability for something that you did, but if you're not changing it, then you're still just as bad as when you first did it. Because I could say, oh, I'm sorry, but if I'm not doing anything, because it's been a day I had a bad day. That day I had a bad day, and I'm like, not bugging out with y'all, but I just have an attitude, like, don't want to talk. That's why I always say, okay, I'm going to apologize. I'm going to say, I'm sorry, because I shouldn't have manifested my situations onto y'all. I shouldn't have let my emotions impact how I treat those that I love, because that's not right to do. But like you said, we're humans, we're gonna make that mistake, but it's all about trying to learn from that mistake and apologizing from it. But like I said, that's why I'm one of those people. I definitely do like let stuff control my emotions, like, but that's going back to the energy demons and energy vampires. People are really sent, and some people are placed on this earth for that reason. They will infiltrate your life, and they will suck the energy out of you. That's why when you could feel a room, people don't realize energy is really real. You could walk into a room and you could be like, that's not right. That's not right. You could walk next to somebody and you could see their aura, their force field around them, and the energy and the matter around them, and the type of energy that they're radiating. So if it's bad and it's negative, then you're gonna feel that. And some people will literally take the time out of their day to take the positivity out of you, and they'll suck it out of you just so they could get back, because that brings them joy. Some people get joy by seeing you
being sad. Yeah,
that's why you really gotta watch what you say. Like I be telling you that, watch what you say. Don't tell everybody something good you got going on, because some people gonna prey on your downfall. And what people don't realize, when you say something, that's a statement that you're putting out into the world, and it's coming back. Like, it's coming back. So as you telling somebody your whole plan, and you thinking it's your friend, they hating on you.
They're not your friend, boo.
And then you wonder, dang, why this stuff not going through? Dang, why I stumped my toe today? Cause somebody prayed. Somebody said, as you telling them their jealousy, that hatred in their heart is making them malicious like that. And that's why you gotta really surround yourself with people who are on some good energy. Like, it's okay to have your bad days, but you have to surround people that are trying to be their best selves. If somebody not trying to be their best self, then they're gonna drag you down. Listen to y'all mamas. Y'all mama told y'all, the people you gonna start hanging around, you gonna start acting like them. That is very, very much true. People do not believe that. If you a millionaire and you hanging around a bunch of bums, you gonna turn into a bum. Cause that's all you know. That's what you wake up and you see. You're gonna be a product of your environment. But the difference between it is that God blessed us with the ideology of having choice. So you could choose to be like, okay, let me get up and let me not hang around this no more. Just because you born into a bad environment or you surrounded yourself, what you was yesterday is not what you got to be tomorrow. You don't got to be there tomorrow. You don't got to be there. But it's all about what you choose to do. You can't blame it. You can't really blame it on them, because you could choose your friends. You can't choose your mama, you can't choose your daddy, but you could choose your friends. And you can't choose your past, but you could choose your future. So
you just spit.
Period. Period.
Like, your environment definitely changed you. Like, people you surround yourself with. That's why we was just talking about it today. We were talking about somebody we knew, and then we were talking about how they've been acting they've been acting real different after they started hanging out with like this certain group of people, and we were like, that's really weird.
That's really weird.
Because it's like that specific group of people are known to do stuff like that.
When you're hanging around somebody and you lose who you is, that's not good. That's not good. That's why we need to start promoting. We need to start praising the ability to have differences instead of just trying to keep people on the same spectrum. Everything in this world is made for you to confine. You're supposed to confine to the ways of society instead of branching out and doing your own stuff. So if you hanging around people, you don't gotta have the same shoes as them, same boots. You ain't gotta have the same you could be yourself. If you're your real friend, they gonna love you. Regardless. If you got on black boots, brown boots, or white boots, they're not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. It's just boots.
Literally.
But what's bad is that if you want to wear your brown boots, but your friend wearing black boots, and I'm saying it like this because some people just don't be.
Yeah.
You know, I'm trying to give like that. Yeah. So if you want to wear black boots and your friend wearing white boots, and your friend be like, no, wear black boots, and you wear them and you wear them white boots, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Then you got a problem. You need to find yourself again. Never lose yourself in the dust and in the crowd of people. Because at the end of the day, you was born alone. And guess what? When you die,
you're gonna die alone.
You're gonna die alone, baby.
Don't ever change yourself or like try to change who you are to satisfy somebody else. Like, that's what a lot of people do wrong. And like in society, you could see it. Like everyone
trying
to confine to this ideology that we're supposed to act this way or that way. And it's like, be yourself. Be yourself, okay?
And then some people could tell, like me, I'm enough, and I'm gonna tell you, just be yourself. Like, be chill. Like,
and
don't worry about it. Like, you don't have to be like, you don't have to say the same things I say. You don't have to be yourself, because that's how we grow as a nation. That's how we grow as a society, by getting to learn. That's why we talk. That's why we having a podcast right now, because I'm seeing what you think, you seeing what I think, and that's how you grow. That's how you evolve. But if we just sit here saying the same thing, red is ugly. Yeah, red is ugly. No one's gonna take anything away from this.
And like we disagree, but like that doesn't
That
it doesn't
anything.
affect anything.
Cause tonight I might go to sleep and I'll be like, you know what, Femi? That shit was just real that you just said. Like what you said was real. You might not see it now, but be available to learn. Like some people just be like, no. Listen, shut up. You have 2 ears, 1 mouth. Be quiet. Sometimes you can just listen. You don't even gotta talk. Shut up.
People
Y'all
don't
talk too
people
much.
don't know how to read the room. Like I feel like a lot of people don't know how to read the room. Not every room you walk into that you have to speak in. Like some conversations you just need to shut
You need
up.
to
Like
listen. That's how you gonna make
you
some
need
money
to shut
too.
up. Like you need to not say nothing. Like stop talking like just to talk. Like a lot of people
With a purpose. Say something.
Right. A lot of people talk just to talk. Talk with a purpose.
If people gonna think you a goofy, I'm not gonna lie. This one thing I can say. You lose a lot of credibility when you talk more than you do. You lose a lot of credibility. When you talk, yeah, I did this, yeah, I do this, yeah, this. But then if you have nothing to show for that, or you're not doing that, your word loses value over time. It just like gold. Just how when you buy a car, as soon as you drive it off the lot, the value on it decreases tremendously. If you keep talking, but you have nothing to back it up. If you keep spending money, for instance, if you keep spending money and you don't got no job and you're not making income back, then you're gonna end up broke. You're gonna end up depleted. So if you keep talking, you talking everything in your head out, and you're not getting nothing in. So you're just dumb and you talk too much. 2 combos, 2 things that just make you a goofy. Yep.
I agree.
gotta say.
When people, how do I put this? Like, have you ever been in a room and like someone, like, you know, someone just keeps talking and it just like it doesn't even make you think it just
You be like, shut up.
yeah, like you just think like just
You conceited.
like just please be quiet. Like
Yeah.
damn. We
Yeah.
talked about the icebreaker for a very long time.
Oh, that was the icebreaker? Oh, that was the icebreaker?
That was the icebreaker.
Oh, you had some other questions and stuff?
No, remember the question is, are your relationships serving you?
Oh, dang, y'all.
We talk too much.
Yeah. Oh, we just said we I just called myself a goofy.
LOL.
Oh, I do.
Hey, but
I talk with a purpose though.
Right.
Hello. What?
We're spitting some real stuff.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay, so the question.
This is gonna be a long one.
Okay,
Should
the
we just
question.
end it here?